10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Hello, BodySlams podcast viewers. I am one of your co-hosts. I am Chio Frost here, and you're tuning into Breakfast and Body Slams on this wonderful Sunday morning. That's right. Reason why I say wonderful because you got cheers this Sundays. As far as it's a gift. It's in the present. Uh, and that's what it is. That's why it's called the present. So yes. Peace to everyone out there. Peace, love, happiness, and let's get into some wrestling talk. But as you notice, I'm the only one here. Joey Image cannot make it here this weekend. He has some other obligations to attend to. And as my man T, he should be in here shortly, hopefully, and we'll get things underway. But with that being said, let me just get into some cheap plugs as always. I first want to give a shout out to Red Rose Sports Cards. They are located at 126 South Centerville Road in Lancaster, PA, and you can check them out for all your sports cards needs as far as baseball, hockey, football, uh, MMA, even wrestling. So you want to check them out at redrosesportscards.com, as well as Symbiotic Collectibles, located at 514 Penn Avenue in West Reading, PA. They have a lot of vintage and a lot of new stuff. Far as they got some comic books back there, video games, action figures, and collectible items. So you might want to check them out if you're ever in the area. And that's symbiotecollectibles.com. You can check them out online as well. And if you are a book reader who has your face planted down inside some good reading material, check out Jimmy Corderis's book on Amazon, The 3 Count: My Life in Stripes as a WWE Referee. That's right. And it is definitely forwarded by Adam Edge Copeland. And our man all the way over on over in the Asian area. I'm not sure where he's at now. Could be Japan, Thailand. I'm not sure. He's our guy, Steve the Teacher, Steve Hershowitz, with his book on Amazon as well, Class in Session, from teacher to wrestler. I even believe he gives a shout out, a mention to our man Joey Image on the show as well, in the book as well. Ah, man. And with that, they're getting those quick, cheap plugs out the way. I noticed we got a friend in the room there eagerly waiting for me to add him. So let's see if we can make this work here. I had some rearranging in here today, so if my picture seems a little pixelated or out of whack, because I don't have a direct connect to the internet. I'm working off the Wi-Fi. So as soon as I get all that connected and run the cords and wires where they need to be, I should be good then. But it's been a real mess lately. So all right, let's bring our man in. He is my other co-host, Mr. T. Reyes. T.
What up? Yeah, Mike sounds horrible.
Mike sounds horrible.
Yeah.
Ah, man. Well, like I said, I
Well,
gotta do.
while you're doing the plugs, you're like breaking in and breaking out, breaking in and breaking out. You sound
Ah,
all.
yeah. It's the connection here, buddy. So I'm sorry. I apologize to everyone about that. I have a different setup, so I'm working with what I got. So, but uh, how you been, man? How
We're tired, man. Shoot
I
job.
yep. I know what it is. I yesterday went out to New Jersey, the Pro Wrestling Magic. Great show out there. I didn't get back until uh roughly about 2 o'clock in the morning. So I did not want to. I definitely did not want to get up today in the morning time. But we're here. We're doing this. And how's my audio now? Is it clearer now, or was it still breaking
Yeah.
up?
No, you good.
Okay, I messed around with the wire there for a second, so I got to figure something out here. I have my other mic over here hooked up because I'm working off the desktop right now. Everything else I was working off the mixer with the laptop and stuff. So like I said, I had to do some rearranging here, but I'll figure this out. I'll get everything working eventually. So hopefully, I hate rearranging all the time, but it is what it is. So let's get into things here. Let me see. We have someone in the chat room, DJ Dynamix, chiming in there saying hello.
What up,
Hello,
DJ?
DJ. Not quite sure who he is. He's checking in off our what was it? Our YouTube, I believe, or was it Twitch? Let me take a look again. Oh, YouTube. Yep, he's checking in off of YouTube. Thanks for checking us out. Uh, but one of the things that are on your mind that I know that we mentioned about topics and stuff like that. You brought up the Forbidden Door,
Yes, sir.
and
Like,
that'd be tonight, right? Yeah.
yes, sir. All 9 hours of it.
Oh my God. Yeah, I am not. I don't know if I'm ready for this or what. I have the
Last
line.
last time I had off the night after the pay per view, so it wasn't that bad. Tony Khan makes me stay up to 1 a.m. That really sucks.
Man, like there's like I'm gonna be guilty. I'm guilty right now and say I'm wrong because there's several names here from New Japan that I don't recognize. So I'm very slap on the hands, bad for me because there's so much wrestling out there in the world. I can't keep up nowadays with everything going on in life. But we're gonna run through this lineup, and you can help me out here along the line because um you keep up with New Japan, correct?
A little bit.
Okay.
I'm
All
not
right.
like them diehards that start throwing their life on the line for companies. I just like wrestling.
And that's one thing we gotta do. We gotta reach out, try to get some younger guys uh who who just as much love this profession as us to get on the show with us, become part of our team. That way they can fill in some of the voids, some of the blanks that we miss out on of in wrestling because there's a lot of companies out there that's doing good stuff that, like I said, I want to get back into watching the NWA, but between life and this and that, like I can't keep track of all this wrestling because being so busy in life, I'm older, so we gotta get one of these fresh young blood guys out here. So who has the time to dig in and research and do all. We need one. We need a couple of them, not one. We need a couple of them to help us out. But with that being said, like anything, let's jump into this. I'm gonna start from the bottom of the list that I have here. Uh, One of the matches they have is Keith Lee and Swerve Strickland taking on. I'm gonna butcher these Japanese names. Yo Yoshinobu Kane Kimura and El Desperado. That part I got. The first guy. Yeah. recently, Lee didn't take too kindly to Swerve recently, with the whole incident being tossed out that battle royal.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they've been doing the whole beef within the team type deal, but I don't know. It's do you want to split them up or you want to keep them together?
Well, you see, Strickland put out there that hey, look, it's everyone for himself when it comes to that,
Yeah, the
but
battle
as a
royal.
yeah, as a
Uh,
team,
but but uh,
because
but but the thing is, what he said when he dumped them, he posted on Twitter, got rid of the dead weight. So that's what Lee's like. Well, hold on, what you mean dead weight?
yeah, and pushing along to the one of the next matches they have here, we have Aaron Solo and QT Marshall, one of the
The
well, two of the
factory.
yep, two of the regulars there in AEW taking on from New Japan, Yoshihashi and Haruki Goto.
If Lee and Swerve are over on this one, I think Goto's gonna be over because he's bigger of a star than QT Marshall. So yeah,
Over in Japan, of course.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Like I said, I'm gonna read through these, and you're gonna give me your insight, what you
I,
know,
I'm just
the
going
best you can, the best
by
you can.
by names and what I know, and I know Goto. He's big down there, so I'm guessing QT's gonna do the job, and Goto's gonna go over. Um, they can have an implosion between Swerve and Lee, and have the other guys go over. But you know, it, if we're going by names, Swerve and Lee has a little bit more accomplished than the other two did in wrestling. Goto has more accomplished than QT. So
All right, and next up right here on this list, we got Max Caster teaming up with the Gun Club, Billy Gunn and the Ass Boys, Austin and Colton Gunn, taking on LA Dojo, Yuya Yomura. Help me, I cannot pronounce it. Alex Coughlin, Kevin Knight, and the DKC. Now, Kevin Knight, is that the same Kevin Knight that we know, or is that
no,
someone?
no, that's totally different.
Okay, because we know a Kevin Knight
No, no,
from
no.
years prior.
This is a young guy.
Okay, good thing they got a young guy out there. I thought this guy. I thought our Kevin got his second win, stepping up in New Japan with all these young guys. But I guess not. I guess not. Uh, I I'm gonna see right now. Caster and the Gun Club. They're riding high
Yeah, so
on with everything going on.
I think they'll go over. Plus, uh, they did a young boys, so Billy Gunn and himself have more experience than all of them.
Yeah, because they're from LA Dojo.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, and here's one that a lot of these hardcore fans might love, and that is for the AEW Tag Team Championships. Well, no, it's not for the champions. It's the Tag Team Champions, the Young Bucks, Matt and Nick Jackson, with El Phantasmo taking on Darby Allen, Sting, and Shingo. Yep.
Shingo. Just say everybody know who Shingo is. Just say Shingo.
Okay. No, I was looking for your insight there.
No, oh,
That's why I figure like
I, I,
the ones
I'm
who
gonna,
love these guys
I'm gonna go with Darby and the boys.
because of Shingo.
Yeah, plus the Bucks just won, so their belt's not on the line, and that other dude could take the 3 count. You know what I mean? And none of the Bucks have to job out, just the third person.
Now,
So
now, now, before I continue, now you brought to my attention about all the people that are all the talent that's on the injured list.
yeah, buddy.
Okay, do you have a a list in front of you by chance, or you just or you can wing it off the top of your head? A bunch of the
I,
ones that we
I
might.
I have a bunch of names, but you could start a whole fucking roster. You got D. Bryan, you have Adam Cole, but he's gonna work. You have Jay White, but he's gonna work. You have who else is up there? Samoa Joe.
Now, question.
The
Now, what you
top
just
flight
mentioned.
Darius Martin's up there. Is a huge list, dude.
Yeah, yeah.
Jungle
Uh,
Boy, Jungle Boy's added on there. So yeah.
now with two of the names you mentioned, with Adam and Jay White, uh, being on the injured list, but they're still
Mm,
working. Do you think that might be a little bit of shot at since Cody was injured and he still worked? You think they're like, oh well, if he can do it, we can do it too. Like, okay, because a lot of people,
no,
you're injured, you're taken off the show.
no, because a lot of the boys and girls work hurt. So it just depends on the
How serious it is.
yeah, and as close as it is, like when Cody did it, we was all in shock, like because you saw the bruising, you saw everything. So you know, it's not a shot. They weren't injured. You know, Cody just happened to take it to a whole different degree.
All right, our
Morning,
man,
Flex.
he's chiming in. Good morning from the Great White North. Glad to see him. All right, and let's keep it moving here. Chris Jericho, Minoru Suzuki, Sammy Guevara. I'm always even as much as I say his name and pronounce it any other time, it's like it's right here in front of me. I'm trying to read it, and
Sammy Guevara.
yeah, because to me, a lot of times when you read it, it doesn't come out the way it's supposed to be pronounced, and I'm reading it wrong. And that's all. Eddie Kingston and Shota. No, versus Eddie Kingston, Shota, Wheeler Yuta. Winner gets one man advantage at AEW Blood and Guts. Now, Blood and Guts, that is uh similar to their it's a little bit similar to War Games, ain't it?
Yep.
Yeah,
That,
but
that,
it's only one ring, correct?
nope. It's two rings.
Oh, it's two ring. Okay, yeah, I couldn't remember. I could not remember at all. See, that's how well adapted I am to this wrestling world with everyone and their uh. It just takes a toll on me
Well,
sometimes.
at least they have a picture with two rings this time, so I'm not
Okay.
sure. But I think that the heels to take the advantage. It just seems correct, especially if you're gonna have
Oh, definitely.
quite possibly Cesaro be the mystery man.
Yeah, and that brings me to the next match. Zach.
Th- There's only two names, and it's
uh,
either uh, Cesaro or Claudio, excuse me, or Johnny. One of the two.
Yeah, I was gonna bring that up for the next match for Zack Sabre Jr. Taking on the mystery opponent, handpicked by Brian Danielson. And yeah, I was thinking Cesaro, Claudio, definitely. I see more of him than uh Gargano. And if anything, I would see Cesaro. Well, Claudio. Like it's so hard because so many years we called him Cesaro now on TV. See Claudio as part of Regal's group with Danielson, Moxley, and Yuta, the Blackpool.
Combat Club.
Yeah.
But
Sorry, I apologize, everyone. I'm just out of it though. It's just a long night.
yeah, like it had. If it's somebody that's not them two, I don't know. I'll be flabbergasted because you have to look at who he's fighting. Who it has to be a technical wizard. And I know Claudio could do that.
Yeah.
I know Johnny could do that. So it could also be Jonathan Gresham too.
True. But I'm leaning way towards more Claudio. I think that's going to be, if
No,
anything, a bigger pop than anything.
Yeah, those are my top three picks: is Claudio, Johnny, or Jonathan. Because I don't see nobody else stepping up to that role.
Yeah.
To be that technically sound to go against Zaber, who is awesome.
Now, the next match, if I end up watching it, I'm gonna keep my eyes glued to this match, and it's Jeff Cobb and Great Khan versus FTR versus Roppongi Vice, and it's winner take all for the IWGP and Ring of Honor Tag Team Championship. I wish, uh, I wish this was a four-way for all the titles, like these two championships, the IWGP as well as Ring of Honor. And I wish the Young Bucks was in this, as well as well as have the AAA titles on the line. That would be great. All four titles in one match on the line.
Yeah, I think they're doing this. I think this is gonna be the only match that the other side gets something. So I think FTR will win will win, and they'll drop it at whatever pay per view New Japan has in
Yeah,
store.
yeah.
That way they could get their uh, other star on their jacket.
Hmm.
And they express working down in New Japan, so they get to their wish to, work with the boys down there.
This is gonna be the Cinderella story with a big letdown, because it's gonna
Yeah,
be
that's what
because
I'm hoping.
Rashida, those guys. It's gonna be like, yo, they're gonna come so close, so close, so close, and then to the shits, ain't nothing happening.
But as in any titles changing hands to the other side, this will be the only one. Like everything else, you can see clear as day who's gonna win. There's no way Orange Cassidy is gonna beat Will Ospreay. But
Well, we didn't get to that yet, but since you already jumped the gun, yeah.
no,
Uh,
but I'm just looking at the title pictures. You know what I mean?
well, yeah, I'm going through the list here, and you're like jumping ahead. But okay, yeah. Also in that realm of championships is the IWGP United States Championship, as he mentioned. Will Ospreay taking on Orange Cassidy, and Will definitely going over. Is if yo, I swear to God, if they put Orange Cassidy over, I'll be so shocked myself. I love the kid. He's a great dude. Like when I seen him in the locker rooms when I work with him, great dude. But as far as from a worldwide standpoint, fans around the world, not just here in the states, it's Will Ospreay. It's a given. You still there?
Yeah, I'm saying.
Okay, you were awfully quiet there for a second.
No, I'm just letting you speak. I'm not.
I all right.
I,
Uh,
I, I try not to talk over people.
I thought we were just chiming in together.
It's part of my new behavioral management for the podcast after suspensions and whatnot.
We got to chime in from Days Gone podcast. Shout out to Joey. Joey's not here on the show today, but
We'll let them know that you said hello.
thank you. Uh, and speaking of Joey, one of the titles that are on the line is one that he is not too happy about. It's the one that the new one that has the name, but they're calling it the All Atlantic Championship when everything like the flags on and stuff is like all over on the Pacific coast and stuff like that. So
Yeah.
it's about that he's not happy about. So we might have to redub that to what he brought up was the Joey Image Bearded Championship. So so we got Clark Connors taking on Malachi Black versus Miro versus Pac. I don't know much about Clark Connors.
I don't know much about Clark Connors. I've seen him work a couple times, but um, I think this is gonna be Alice's Black title. It's either him or Miro.
I was gonna say Miro. With Miro coming back, it like for them not to give it to Miro, it has to be a nice slap in the face. Then like okay, then Miro doesn't get the championship, but he has that. Even though he's like his, he's like a tweener right now. He's not. The fans love him, so he's not really a heel. It's like, and for him not to get the title, he's gonna make a run, and it's gonna be, and if he doesn't, it'll definitely be a program gunning for him to go for that All Atlantic Championship.
Definitely, I see. Like I said, either him and Malachi Black. That's where it's going. I don't see nobody else taking that.
And we have for the AEW Women's Championship, Toni Storm taking on Thunder Rosa, the champion. Hands down, already picking Thunder Rosa going over. I don't see them putting on Toni Storm. A lot of fans are behind Toni Storm, but not. I don't think she has that fan support where they actually want her to be the company champion. Though, you feel me there on that?
No, like she's over.
Yeah, she's over, but she doesn't have that extra oomph from the fans though. I don't see it.
She has that extra oomph on OnlyFans.
Speaking of OnlyFans, don't forget check out T Reyes on OnlyFans. For all you singer soccer moms out there, my man, right there. You.
No, I don't have that shit. Maybe Joey.
Right,
I don't know.
Yeah, Joey maybe. And for the IWGP World Heavyweight Championship, Adam Cole versus Hangman versus Kazuki Okada versus Jay White. Yes, I butcher it. I'm gonna say Chick-fil-A Okada there, whatever. But Okada, I know Okada. I can pronounce that part. Versus the champion Jay White for the championship. Now, this is gonna be kind of fun because when you look at this, it's like Bullet Club members and then shit like from Japan because Cole was there, White is there.
It's basically Bullet Club versus Okada.
Yeah, and yeah.
All three of them are Bullet Club. Hangman, Cole, and White. They're all Bullet Club. They got the T-shirts to prove them.
Now, do we know if this is going to be a elimination style or is it one pinfall?
I have no idea.
I can see White and Cole screwing each other over and it coming down to Page and Okada going over on Page.
I know it's going to be a fun match because all of them are about it. You know.
Yeah.
So that could probably steal the whole show.
I just want to see the chemistry, what's going to happen, the build up and the downfall between Cole and White, because you know it's going to happen regardless.
Yeah.
And for I got to clear my throat for this one for the interim AEW World Championship. Tanahashi taking on Moxley.
Mox.
Yep. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go with Mox too. As much as I want Tanahashi to go, I think he's not gonna. I don't see him being here long in the States. If he does, that'd be a huge surprise if Tanahashi does go over. Because some Japanese talent doesn't do that great here in the States. Yeah, they might be big fan favorites, but for a long period or they could put it on Tanahashi only for when Punk comes back. Exactly.
That way he can start cutting the promo like, you let somebody take our title, blah blah blah. Now I gotta go to Japan and go get the shit in January. You know what I mean? For Wrestle Kingdom.
Yep, most definitely.
So, he used the whole advantage of you let them take away our title, and he has to go get it. That's the only way I can see Tanahashi go over, but as in company wise, Moxley. But it should be interesting which way they go about it.
Yeah, most definitely. There's a, and I know we got coming up because, and that's just for AEW, the Forbidden Door. And I know there's other pay per views coming up for as Money in the
What?
Bank.
That's
When is that?
next week.
That's not. Oh my God, back to back weeks with these damn shows. Well, hopefully Joey Image is back next week, and we can dig deep into Money in the Bank with three of our perspectives, and maybe we can get some other guests on here to help us out. Who can dig in because uh like at the top of the show, I was mentioning like, hey, we need some of these fresher voices to give their insight because maybe there's a perspective that they might have that we lack on that we missed out on. So we'll see about that. I know today, if you plan on watching Forbidden Door, there's an if you're in the South Jersey area, there is actually a show today. Bell time is at 4 p.m. So if you're nearby Williamstown, New Jersey, you can probably get over there to check out this show, and then get home to watch uh, Forbidden Door, or you can watch it on IWTV if you have it. So and that is H2O's sixth effing year show, and is at the H2O Wrestling Center. Like I said, if you're going there live, uh, tickets front row general admission. It says $20. Like I said, it's 4 p.m. It's at 1041 Glassboro Road, and it's building C1. So yeah, if you're in the area, check it out. Uh, I'm looking at the lineup. Looks pretty decent here. A lot of guys I worked with in the past on several different shows, and a lot of fresh faces that I never got to check out. So yeah, that should be a good one there. So what's so T, what's going on in the wrestling world that we might have floating around?
What's not going on? I don't know.
Well, I know one thing. Tony Khan says Jeff Hardy has his last chance to make things right with AEW.
I don't think Khan's playing that craziness. You know, if how you have three strike rules in the WWE.
Yeah, I was
Uh,
gonna say
uh,
how many times they brought him back.
you know, I think he's like, if you don't do this shit, that's it. You don't believe me? Ask Jimmy Havoc.
Um, yeah.
Remember,
So
he was way over. He was part of the Me Too thing, and they said, "All right, listen, you gonna blame this shit on alcohol? You gonna get your shit straight?" We ain't heard from him since. You
yeah,
know.
I just finally just this week alone, I went and finally pulled up that video of him getting pulled over. So I was like, holy shit! And yeah, he was definitely out of it big time. Yeah. Did you hear about the Undertaker?
Yeah, he's doing a stand up, but
Yeah, I was shocked when I read this.
but
I
uh,
pulled it up real quick. Go ahead. You can talk.
for us old heads, that would be fun because it's road stories. You know what I mean? So it's not like he's doing stand up comedy, but the way he was presenting it is like a stand up show, sort of like how Mick Foley had his talk about his
Yeah,
career.
exactly. Yeah.
Um,
It's scheduled for July 29th at the Wild Shore Saloon in Nashville, part of
it,
SummerSlam weekend.
yep, yep.
Uh,
I wish the network would have that on. That would be pretty cool. I
yeah,
wonder. I wonder if our little voices here could get it on the network, and then see how much hits he could get on the network on his
well,
stand up special.
I think they'll probably just have it um, do their live thing there first, and then maybe eventually, if they have rights to it or anything to.
But ever since he did his Hall of Fame speech, I was thinking, damn,
That was
this
good. That was hell of a
this
good.
this man can have a stable of wrestlers shorter than him, and he's preaching to them, how to do it correctly. It's like he could be a new chapter to his wrestling life instead of wrestling, managerial, but on a whole different level.
Oh yeah. Wait, what the hell? I'm like, oh, I'm sorry. I was just looking at. I just came across an article about the tickets for Forbidden Door is down to just $3.
Mm.
I don't know. It's weird. Ticket brokers, SeatGeek.com are now selling tickets starting from just $3. Yes, $3. Ringside seats are available for 275. That's weird. Yeah, SeatGeek.com. Okay. And then Vivid Seats, another secondary market, tickets are down to $5, and they're selling just over $100 in levels for 100 seating. Yeah, so that's kind of odd. I never seen or heard anything of that before, but okay, people, you might want to go over and check that out. If tickets are available, get $3 Forbidden Door seats. That would work out. And one of the topics I didn't know if I wanted to touch on is our buddy Kane.
Oh, your buddy King.
Glenn Jacobs.
Mm,
Fans, peers, turn on
Mayor or whatever he
Knoxville,
is.
yeah, tweeted supporting the end of Roe versus Wade. Not
Says he.
as much as beloved that he is in the ring for the character Kane. This stance on this, we should not be getting in the political realm of what's going on in the world and incorporating that with wrestling. But he is a former wrestler, standout. He's still one of the big. He still makes appearances here and there with WWE. So yeah, not a lot of people are really happy with him for the tweets and stuff that he's been putting out. What do you think?
Shout outs to Mad Kurt for getting him.
What do you say? What do you say? Was it on Twitter?
Uh, yeah, he has this thing of ribbing people.
Uh huh.
I like, and then he sent him a message screaming, "I have these informations about Roe versus Wade,
Uh huh.
but I'm not gonna post it on here because you know the left wingers. So I need you to DM me." And he did. And Kurt said, "You're a virgin."
God.
And Kane responded, "Childish." But he got him. He got him to DM him. No, he it was funny to me. He but Kane, he doesn't have a vagina, so his opinion is invalid.
Yeah, I know a lot of wrestlers has been outspoken about issues such as this politically wise, especially guys like CM Punk wearing shirts live out on AEW television.
Hmm.
Yeah, there was a shot of him wearing two different shirts. Uh, but yeah, it is what it is. Like I said, it's a hit or miss when politics and stuff start crossing over into the wrestling world, and sometimes it becomes I hate to say a divided locker room. And we got another one chiming in. Good morning, Linda. How are you?
Morning.
Thank you for tuning in. So yeah, when politics start getting into whether it be like the election, January 6th, this issue, gun control, whatever. When politics start getting into the world of wrestling, yeah, our locker room becomes a little di- disrupted, and I'm not gonna say per se, right away in the locker room, but like with the power of the internet and stuff like that, everyone's on social media putting their opinions and this, and they're getting in conflict back and forth online, and then just so happens they have to work in um the same venue that day, and then tension rises where nobody's shaking each other's hand. Then they come to find out they got to work each other, whether like with any of the issues also with the LGBT community, because we are a big support we have a lot of friends and family who are within that community, and a lot of talent wrestlers, and and we support each other. But then you have wrestlers, referees, promoters, whoever who are against it, and sometimes may not realize some of their own talent that may not seem like they're a part of that community is, and they make offense remarks online, and then people start pulling themselves from shows. So, like I said, the whole political realm of whatever issues, it's a slippery slope. Because back then, when we didn't have the internet like this, no one could really speak their mind out there. And if people want to make comments, they do it behind closed doors in their home with their friends, whatever.
That's just
And then
people.
it only got out by hearsay. So unless someone verbally put it out there like live in front of a bunch of people, but
That's because nobody can hide no more.
yeah, yeah,
All their white hoods are being exposed.
and there's a lot of keyboard warriors out there. And then
Everyone.
yeah, they get tough behind the keyboard, but when you meet them face to face at the shows, then it's oh well, I didn't mean like that. Or some of them actually show support for their for what they're saying, and they stand up for what they're saying, and then it becomes an issue because okay, whatever political issues or for whatever reason, whatever, you can do it online. But as far as at the shows, uh, don't bring any issue up. Keep it professional. Come in, do your job, and then if you want to have issues afterwards, outside, don't have it during the show. The fans are there, the boys in the locker room there. If you're gonna, keep it away from the show itself. People are there to come work, have a good time, this and that. Trust me, there's several people that I'm not too fond of that I still see at shows, and they'll come up and shake my hand, say hi. We'll chat a little bit. But other than that, I try to leave it at that. I don't try to like, hey, buddy, pal, hey, we need to go grab dinner or whatever. No, no. Like I see some of the stuff that, like, even I'm still friends with some of the people online, just because I try to break it down where okay, yeah, it is their God given right, their personal beliefs of stuff of what they uh what they're standing behind. They're not being a dick to me or whatnot. Some people uh we come to the conclusion where we agree to disagree, and we don't try to take it any further than there's no name calling or this or that like that. We try to have a mutual conversation where we can see neutral ground. We try to look at see where the other person's coming from, but at the same time, we actually still stand behind our own decisions, our own opinions. So there's some out there who I can respectfully say I can have a conversation with, and I still talk to. Uh, but then as far as the other ones who are just straight die hard, I can't mess with. I just can't do it. So. Uh, and T, I really would love for you to get a better work schedule so you can come with me to some shows, man. For them having you work the weekends, man, it's killing us, bruh. We got some local stuff around the area, even just down in the Philly and Jersey area that's nearby. Man, you got to go to your boss and be like, bruh, do you know who I am? I'm T Reyes. Got to hold it down.
I'm sorry, my bills don't say T Ray.
Hmm. uh, so, any other surprises in the world of wrestling? Otherwise, we're gonna wrap this up today because it's gonna be a short. Like I said, I got in late last night. I'm still tired. I didn't even have my coffee yet. I'm still drinking my like. I went and I got food last night. I sat it down and I didn't even touch it until today in the morning. I just threw that. I threw it in the microwave. I'm like, hey, that's my breakfast.
I don't think so. We gave the fans a quick rundown of the main matches.
I wish we could be honestly. I wish we could be actually more in depth where we actually, stay pinned to focus on every single wrestler that's on that particular card on Forbidden Door. But like I said, we don't get into Japan into New Japan like that, so we can't give you a brief. Uh, we can't give you a hardcore history of everything on their accomplishments and this and that and throw it out there. But as soon as we can get um, uh, some some other analysts out there who would like to jump on the show and be a part of this, that'd be great. That'd be great. So I'm gonna be doing some research, trying to look for uh, some some talent out there who can jump on here and spit some knowledge of pro wrestling with our viewers out there. So so,
Well,
so today is a short show, uh, and it is what it is. You already took the baby out to the bathroom before you jumped on the air. I got to go take care of my babies
mm,
upstairs. You know, the guinea pigs. So they're probably calling for daddy. Feed us, feed us. So yeah, I definitely I
yeah.
Andre the guinea does get pissed off if I don't take care of him properly. So with that being said, oh yeah, there is one more thing that I don't want to skip over that we need to touch upon, and that is, let me pull it up here. This show in Lancaster, Pennsylvania, at the Clipper Magazine Stadium. Uh, Red Rose Sports Cards is teaming up with Classic Championship Wrestling and Valor Pro Wrestling with this show United. This place holds about over 10,000 people, or whatever. Uh, right there's all the information on the poster. Is at 650 North Prince Street, Lancaster, PA. You can call for information as 717 379 4599 or 484 215 8492. The meet and greet will start at 3 p.m. Bell time is 7 p.m. and tickets are available online at Lancaster barnstormers.com /pro wrestling. That's right. And they'll definitely have a whole host of wrestlers, as you've seen there on the poster. They had Alberto Del Rio, El Patron, Ricardo Rodriguez, Rob Van Dam, Santino Morella, Fandango, well, Dirty Dango, and a whole host of others from CCW and Valor Pro Wrestling. And now, finally, uh, that I got that out the way, T, any final words before we head out of here and enjoy our Sunday? It feels like it's going to be a hot one out there, bro. I woke up and I was sweating.
Mm, mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I let the dogs out. It was hot, and I'm dreading opening my car to get gas because I know it's like steaming in there.
uh, so, with that being said, any final words for our viewers out there?
No, but enjoy Forbidden Door. Be kind to each other, and rock on, folks.
Yeah. Peace, love, and chicken grease. That's what they say. All right, for Joe Image, who is not here, my man T Ray is sitting back in the recliner over there, all nice and comfy. I'm Chio Frost. We are your co-analysts here on Breakfast and BodySlams this morning on the BodySlams podcast.com. Like, share, comment, subscribe, hit that notification button as well. And if you want to support us when you're on BodySlams podcast.com, jump over to our pod shop. That's right. And get one of our t-shirts. That's right. This is one of them. We have a bunch of designs. We do have a new Pride design, Pride Allies design that I did put up there last week. So show us support. Buy some of our merch. We got cups, mugs, or whatever, fanny packs and stuff like that. You can uh, it'll take you right over to Spring. They'll make it, ship it right direct to you. We will get a small percentage portion of that. It will help us keep this thing funding, keep going, that we can stream to multiple platforms, and we appreciate that. And if anyone's watching, and we're looking for some more graphic designers and stuff like that to help us out with some more of
Yes,
our
please.
pictures, graphics, or videographers who can make some nice, more customized videos as far as commercials for the show here, uh, intro and outro, whatever. So
come join the family.
Yeah, I'm working with what I got right here. It is what it is. I do all the stuff, and for me, I feel like it's not up to par. It's not up to our standards. We can be a hell lot better. So if anyone wants to be a part of the BodySlams podcast, please hit us up. It's real easy. You can email us at bodyslamspodcast@gmail.com. So, and with that being said, we are out of here, folks. Thanks for tuning
Word.
in. See you next week.
Mañana. Wait, no.
Yeah.
Let's no next week. Next week.
Yeah, you'll figure it out. Not tomorrow. I ain't getting up, except for work.
Yeah.
Peace.
Work.